What's up, everyone? So I was moved to make a video. The word hope has been just coming through a lot today. I just keep seeing it everywhere, and yeah, I've literally been seeing it everywhere. Anyway, I'm still in my bathing suit. I went to the beach earlier, and I'm still in what I wore. So anyway, yeah, Angel of Strength. So, and this is a 50, which breaks down to a 5. Okay, so lots of changes. I actually put out a little card reading. It's in the community section of YouTube, and then I also posted it on my Instagram and Facebook. But yeah, there's a lot of changes going on, and just major transformation, right? And I know the way that it's showing up in my life is extremely uncomfortable. It's mostly coming up in my finances, and you know, that's been an area of my life that's like just always been like held me captive. That's the words that they have given me. And so working through that, even though I know like I'm doing everything that I possibly can within my limits of you know, things aren't where they need to be. And a lot of fear would normally be, I would normally freak out. You know, a few years back, I would have like been having a complete meltdown all day and freaking out. But, you know, throughout my spiritual journey, I've learned to practice some of my, or the tools that I use, like still today, that I learned like many, many years ago. I still use those same tools today. And as different areas of my life have undergone transformation at different times, you know, and just sometimes it's the same area, it's just a deeper revelation starts to come to me. But, you know, I use all the same tools for whatever it is that I'm going through. And the main tool, which I've really also been guided to share with you today, is look down at your feet. When you're overwhelmed and you're freaking out, or you want to freak out, to look down at your feet. Why? Because when you look down at your feet, it will remind you where you are. Okay, this is where I am. I'm right here. I'm with YouTube and doing a reading, and then you can take a deep breath, look up, and then just do what's in front of you to do. And then you can repeat that as many times throughout your day as necessary. You know, it seems like a super, like, how could that possibly help? I'm telling you, it has literally saved my life. I was first told about it like probably 2 to 3 years into my sobriety, and I'm 22 years sober now. So all these years I've been using it, and it has helped me dramatically change the way that I handle my emotions. I'm not like freaking out anymore. You know, I just always, that helps me get to a place where, or stay in a place of knowing that God always pulls through. Why do I know this? Because I have 22 years of proof, like that when shit hits the fan, and I think that I'm not going to make it out of my situation, when I stop and pause and I put my faith in God, It's always worked out. Everything has. And that doesn't mean that it's worked out the way that I want, or it's worked out in a way where it doesn't require me to do anything. It's worked out in a way where I have learned and grown from the situation, and yeah, all my needs are met. Not always my wants, but all my needs have always been met. And it's a continued state of gratitude. I stay extremely grateful for the small things, because I've been in those positions where I don't know where the food is going to come from or for us for the next day. But every day we've always been supplied for. So I'm being moved to be more expressive in regards to my faith and the strength that it's given me to continue to persevere along my life's path, because I'm not the only one that goes through trials and tribulations within their life. I'm just vocal about mine. And I feel like I have been moved to be vocal about mine because I have gotten to this place of forgiveness with a lot of things in my life that really held me captive. And I only share these things to be the proof to those of you stuck in situations or sad or feeling like whatever it is that you can't change in your life is impossible. Like, I don't believe in impossible. You know that song, Impossible Doesn't Exist? Like, impossible don't exist, whatever. Like, that is one of my mottos, you know? Anyway, so let's just get a couple of cards here to move us forward. As God is pushing us forward, the universe is pushing us forward, whether we are in agreements with the timing of it or not. And, you know, like, just, of course we have free will, right? But God truly wants us to live our best possible life. And the best possible life comes at a cost of the sacrifice of ego, is what I just heard. Okay? And a willingness to let, I'm hearing like self-destruct, like sometimes we crash and burn just in order for us to rise again. That has happened several times in my life. Okay, it's nothing to be afraid of. Like, when everything crashes and crumbles, like, it's just like, okay, you know, it's like once you hit bottom, the only place that you can really go is up, right? So at least you hit bottom and you know the worst of it's over. And I feel like there's like this turbulence, this shakeup. Okay, so this is give your relationship a chance, and it says work on your partnerships. And I feel like there's kind of this, I'm hearing the words decision making going on what is going to be reestablished or established or released in your life. And I really feel like conversations, actions are really, and perspectives are being highlighted right now. Communication, the way that people speak. I feel like wherever you are, like within your work environment, school, home, like with your family, like pay attention to what people are saying to you, because I feel like they are revealing their true nature. And I know that I got a lot of, I keep on getting, you know, it's happening in my own life as well. It's been happening for a while, but I'm hearing the words forgiveness. I feel like no matter what relationship it is, or who it's with, it's opening up this space of forgiveness. Because again, like, just a reminder, like, forgiveness isn't about anybody else but freeing yourself from the chaos it can cause you in your mind to hold on to the resentment of the past, whatever was. Wow, see? Codependency, this could be the one. And there's my twin flame card. So addictions are affecting your romantic life. So someone that you are in a relationship with, it could be a rocky road due to some sort of codependency. There's like an imbalance within this connection for whatever reason. Maybe it could be due to money and finances. It could be due to actual like drug addictions or alcohol addictions, could be sex addictions, could be addictions to anything, food. It just could be just anything that you reach for outside of dealing with whatever's happening within your connection, besides having that conversation. Okay, so it's like, yeah, I just heard you can't handle the truth, you know, from what was that, A Few Good Men? Yeah, let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Yeah, so I know, like, this is really, it's not easy for, at least it hasn't been easy for me to really let things unfold naturally. You know, it's been this continued effort, you know, over the years to release, you know, people with peace, and to accept, like, be pushed into this place of accepting that I can't always get what I want when I want it, you know. So there's also I'm hearing a peaceful resolution. So a peaceful resolution to whatever, like, bitterness. I do feel like some of you may be having some disagreements in regards to children, okay, or like in particular like alimony, or just going through some divorce court. I just heard divorce court, or just like there's just something here, okay. I'm getting like a lot of like the Judgment card here, with this let go of control issues. Okay, so it's really and I feel like the last reading I posted mentioned something about, you know, this opportunity to, like, there's still two paths that you can go down, but there's still time to change the road that you're on, you know, like it's like there's this choice, okay, but to do something different than you've done in the past. Let your friends help you. And I feel like this is my Angels card. It may not necessarily mean your friends, you know, although there is some sort of help coming in. It says ask for and accept support from others. So if you can't ask for help, or if it's difficult for you to ask for help, you know, like maybe you're like me, like I it's very hard for me to ask for help. Okay, true love. But it's like sometimes, like, you know, you gotta put your pride aside and just freaking do it, right? And so there's something here about that. So people may be coming into your life to that will help, but there's also it says ask for and accept support from others. So there's also this, I'm hearing like divine guidance. Okay, so you could be being guided towards, and I feel like I just said this, like I feel like I'm like having like deja vu, like I feel like I just said this in another reading, like maybe I wrote it in that something like soul family. It's like people are coming into your life and it's going to, I'm hearing like trigger growth, but also it's like they're coming into your life. Yeah, I did say this, I feel like in the other reading, that you could be like, you could be meeting someone that introduces you to somebody else, and that somebody else is like somebody that really like propels you forward in some shape or form. Okay, it's like something like that. All right, and give me this one card for the collective here. All right, we're getting two. It says meditation and choices. Yeah, and this is a 7 and a 10. It's 25 and 46, okay? But 25 breaks down to 7. And 7 came across in that reading I wrote on Instagram, and I put it in the post in the community section. And 46 is 10, okay? And there's that full moon. So let's read what 25 is. 25 says, be still and listen to the sounds of the pulsing energy as the life force inherent in all things sings a gentle song to your sweet ears. And also in that post, I wrote something about, because I like channel those writings. It's like it comes from inside me, but it's like I'm being like somebody's telling me what to, like it just comes out, okay? But I said something about listening to the song in your heart or something like that, okay? In the darkest inking black night, I, Nyx, make my magic and weave it into the world. This is a time for non-action. Do nothing and find quiet within your heart and wait. All will be revealed when the time is right. Now is the time for quiet contemplation. You won't miss anything if you stay quiet. Be still and know that I, Nyx, goddess of night, am always with you as you discover your magic in silence. So this goes to back to like what I was saying about like all your conversations, like within your workplace, when you're out and about. I just feel like you're really, when you're on your phone, like talking to people, I feel like say less and you will hear more. But this is true love and getting to know each other. So I do feel like there's somebody coming, like either re-entering your life, or it's like, because when I see this card, I always feel like it's somebody that you know. Yeah, I'm hearing that song. She didn't have to walk away. Somebody that I used to know. Okay, and children. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay, and 46. This card keeps coming out. So it's kind of like the 6 of Cups energy. So it's like past life. It's also just like reflection, and you could even have children, or just, you know, children could be just the, I don't want to say interference in your connection, but it's like because you're so consumed by, or maybe your children just, I mean, they should always come first, but it's like maybe there's like too much of a focus on your children. It's kind of like been taking away from working on your partnership or something like that. Okay. So like I'm getting that whole like letting your children sleep in the bed, and then it's like it loses, like your intimacy gets lost because of that. Or maybe I know that, you know, sometimes, you know, when my kids were little, I would sleep in their bed with them until they fell asleep, but then I'd end up falling asleep, you know, so maybe things like that are happening. Okay. But I also feel like there's just something in regards to children. Maybe this is why, I don't know. It's a collective, so it's gonna mean something different for everybody. All right, so number 46 is choices. Every choice you make has a consequence. Even your thoughts are like magnets, drawing experiences to you for the good or for the bad. Do you know the story of the winged immortal in the house of night who had to choose between the dark and the light? Do you know what he chose? Right now you are faced with such a choice. All you need to do is ask, is this for the highest good? The choice you make will be an important step in your life lessons. Remember, even not deciding is a choice. What will it be? Choose another card to show you what your choice will bring you. Whoa. All right. That is scary. All right. This came flying out. Oath. Ooh, and deceit. What the hell? This does not sound... All right. So 49. My lovely child, you have chosen the symbol of oath. This is the symbol for all promises and is a reminder to keep the ones you have made. Keep the promises you've made. An oath is never made lightly nor in jest. Promises are meant to be honored. When you choose this symbol, perhaps it's time you look at how you have made your promises. Have you crossed your fingers behind your back, relinquishing the magic that binds you to your oath? Has anyone broken his or her promise to you? Let the person go. Don't hold on. If someone refuses to be honorable, you don't want this person in your life. For now, the most important promise you can make is to yourself. Promise to be kind, loving, honorable, and good. Do no harm. To belong to me, you must keep that promise.